Missing him or just looped? Look, it's way past midnight. You know that blue light hitting your face in the pitch black? That's literally the visual representation of the mess inside your head. Your phone is glued to your palm. Getting hot feels like your hand's burning, but you can't drop it. Your finger is hovering over that profile. Scroll up, scroll down. You're moving your finger, but honestly, you're just stuck in place. Should I text? That voice inside whispers. You type out a couple of words, then delete them fast, thinking, do I look desperate? The result? A big fat zero. Your pride is holding your hand back, while your logic already flipped the circuit breaker and went to bed. If you're thinking, damn, he's talking about me, then lean back. Today, we're ripping off that longing mask and exposing the sneaky addiction and the brain traps underneath. Welcome to Love Error 404. Chapter 1. You really missing that person, or is this a setup? So, you say you're missing that person? Look, feeling a little sting when a memory pops up is normal. It hurts, but then it passes. But if you're standing there stirring your coffee wondering, are they online right now? Hold up for a second. This ain't missing someone. This is your own brain jumping you in a dark alley. You don't actually miss that person, homie. You miss the hit they gave your system. It's like there's a detective living in your head, working overtime on your dime, and the dude didn't even ask for your permission. Chapter 2. Digital Ghost Hunting. Even at your happiest moment, you disconnect from the world and find yourself on that person's profile. Did that person post a story? Who's that song for? If that person doesn't post, you're thinking, that person's hiding something. If that person does, you're like, look how happy that person is without me. Your brain's a tough crowd, man. That person takes a step. You write a screenplay. That person stands still. You write a whole novel. Love was supposed to be peace. This turned into months of unpaid hell internship. Chapter 3. Who are you actually missing? Let's keep it real. You don't miss that person. You miss the possibility of that person coming back. Your mind took 3 or 4 okay memories and slapped a massive Instagram filter on them. Maybe that person will change. Maybe that person will finally get it. These maybes aren't keeping you alive. They're pinning you to the floor. You're not dating a real human being. You're dating a perfect script in your head. Still with me, or did that hit too close? Chapter 4. The Gambler Brain Loop. Why can't you just let that person go? Look, your brain's a total sucker for uncertainty. It's exactly like a slot machine. That one tiny random text you get from that person once in a blue moon, that's the hardest dopamine hit your brain can take. Just when you're thinking, I'm done, the phone vibrates and your heart starts racing. The problem isn't love, it's this damn cycle. You're not addicted to that person. You're addicted to how you feel while waiting. Ask yourself, who's really in control here? Chapter 5. Soul Bankruptcy. Here's the real danger zone, homie. When your life starts freezing up, are you planning your whole day around that person's online status? Can't even close your eyes until that person finally goes offline? You wake up and there's zero hype for the day. It's like that person left and took the light bulb from your soul with them. This ain't just missing that person, homie. This is you quietly disconnecting from life. Chapter 6. The Ego Trip. Look, your mind starts whispering to you. What did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? See, blaming yourself is just a defense mechanism because if the mistake is yours, you think you have the power to fix it. But real talk? That person would have left even if you handed that person the moon on a silver platter. You'd rather suffer thinking you're not enough than accept the fact that that person just didn't care and left, because your ego hates being helpless. Chapter 7. The Noise of Silence. Listen to me. You send a text. It hits seen, but there's zero reply. In that exact second, something shatters inside your chest. Look, a no is loud and clear. It stings, but you heal from it. But silence? Silence is just an open wound. Your brain starts filling that void with the absolute worst-case scenarios. That person doesn't care about you. Or that person already found someone else. What's really killing you isn't the lack of an answer. It's that heavy, crushing weight of the unknown. Chapter 8. You miss your freedom, right? Were you actually laughing more when you were with that person, or were you just stuck in your head overthinking every little thing? When did you stop being you? You don't actually miss that person, homie. You miss the light version of yourself before you took on all that heavy baggage. It's not that person you lost. It's your own connection to yourself. You're not missing that person. You're missing the you that got left behind in the void after that person left you. Be honest in the comments. Who do you really miss? Chapter 9. The One Text Fairy Tale. There's this one line stuck on repeat in your head. If that person just texts me once, everything's gonna be fine. If you're at this point, let's be real for a sec. You've handed your entire happiness over to a notification on a screen. But real talk? Even if that text actually hits your phone, your void isn't gonna fill up. That relief? It's only going to last you about 5 minutes max. And then that same old, what if that person leaves again? Fear starts creeping back into your mind. Chapter 10, Withdrawal Syndrome. When you finally try to walk away, you're going to lose some sleep, homie. That's just a fact. Your hands might even shake, like your entire world is falling apart at the seams. Be easy on yourself during this, but don't you dare give up. That pain? It's just proof that you're actually starting to heal. Cleaning out a wound always stings. Your brain's going to keep whispering, I can't make it without that person. But don't you believe that garbage. Your mind is straight up lying to you. It's just terrified of switching up the routine, that's it. Chapter 11. Coming back to yourself. Listen to me. Missing that person is only human, but if you're erasing yourself in the process, you gotta stop right now. Real love is supposed to make you grow, but this thing? This is just making you feel small and quiet. The way out takes real guts. Put yourself in the center for once, not that person. Stop hunting for answers in that person's silence. You don't get free by waiting around. You get free by finally letting go. Chapter 12. A new page. This is where the missing part dies out and your comeback story kicks off. Look, life is way bigger than that person's Instagram stories. Give yourself a fair shot. You're already a masterpiece, man. You don't need that person's seal of approval to know your worth. Now, keep it real with yourself. Do you actually miss that person? Or are you just terrified of being left alone with yourself? That person is going to walk away eventually. The goal is to build a you that's strong enough to stay standing when that person does. All right, keep it real with me. Are you really missing that person or are you just addicted to the loop? Drop one word in the comments. Loop, if you're still stuck. Growth, if you're ready to move forward. Let's see who's really ready for a new page.